MPC 2.8. Let's talk about it. Akai is dropping a new update really soon. I'm really excited about it. It's the MPC 2.8 firmware and software update that fits all the platforms that Akai has out since the MPC X, and I'm really excited about it because they're still bringing in features. They're still bringing in stuff that I didn't even know I needed, because I was pretty much happy using it the way it was, and I know that it didn't really work quite like a multi-timbral workstation keyboard, like a multi for a Phantom or a Triton, as far as certain things, but they've seemed to kind of change that with this update, because there's multi-MIDI functionality. There's class compliant USB hub support coming in, so that means that you can get like a USB hub, and a lot of keyboards these days will take USB and they're class compliant, and so now I believe you can do that up to 32 devices. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying, what's wrong, I'll put it this way. My experience has been this, and I'm going to bring up another platform that you might not see me use so often, is Machine. Now, on that side of the field, I love the controller, and I was really big on it for a lot of times, and I still bring it out from time to time. But the main issue that I have with the platform is that it seems like updates are really far and few between. You don't know what's going on, and maybe I'm just not in that circle, but it seems like you don't have to be in any circles to know what's going on with the Akai updates from my point of view. They brought in synthesizer sounds, and I've voiced my concerns about those synthesizers that are coming in built in, and I would like them to come up with new things for that. So, they even got multi-tracking capabilities, so you can record multi-tracks, multiple audio at the same time, multiple MIDI tracks at the same time, which is really cool. And then now you can kind of go multi-timbral, so you can let your drum pads control one instrument or one program, and then let your MIDI controller control another instrument. So I think that's really cool. So I'm really excited about that. One of the things I guess I would like Akai to do moving the software moving forward is step recording. Now, I'm not talking about step recording like the grid is lit up and you hit at different steps, but that as you press a note, it advances to the next increment that you state in that platform. So I think that is something I like to do, and I'd like them to see come up with more advanced internal plugins for sound crates, stuff like that. The synthesizers, I'm not the most happiest with them and how they sound, because they sound kind of more on the cold digital side, and like the envelopes for me getting to the sound I want, I can't get there quite so quick. It takes a lot of tweaking to get the sound the way I want it, and it works, and I can't complain, because that might be all somebody ever needs, so to have that on there or have that updated would be something I like to see ahead of time. They're also adding the time correction, their own switch, so now you don't have to go into the metronome menu or any other menus to turn on the time correction and turn it off. Now you can do that. I think they have a dedicated button now, which is great for that. Now, I was a little bit concerned because they're actually bringing out an MPC Live 2. You've probably been browsing the web. You probably saw it in the Facebook group. MPC Live 2 is coming out. It's got some more buttons and stuff like that. It's supposed to have some speakers built in. So it even makes more, it just builds on a really solid platform and builds more of that. Of course, I'm like, man, when you buy something, you kind of want it to be the end all. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to come out with something better later on. But the truth is that, companies keep improving their platforms, and, they're going to learn from the input that they got from the original platforms, and they move on to another one. So if I were to collect another MPC, I probably would sell this one, but the value obviously will go down on the MPC Live because the new updates are coming out for that. But they're bringing in a lot of functionality, probably bringing in some functionality that was in the MPC 1 and probably bringing that into here. But those speakers are cool. CV gates outputs for the modular world or for things that accept that type of platform. It seems like Akai seems to be really just going full steam ahead with their platform, and that's why I like them. They feel like the hardware itself is like it hits, it bangs. I mean, sometimes when I was sequencing with just the Phantom and the MPC by itself, man, I mean, those drums were kicking. I had to turn it down because I was like, and it was just boom, just tight. Everything was tight, and I really like that sound. It's a lot of fun. I like the plugins. I like all that, but It's something about that hardware, and I hate to sound kind of like the voodoo woo woo type of stuff where, oh yeah, you know, it's just plugins, it's all just, it's just something about working with hardware and knowing where every sound is at and where you can recall it very quickly. And I know I'm getting geeked out here, but I like being able to put in the MIDI information on here, the most significant bit and least significant bit. There's probably some videos on YouTube talking about the MIDI protocols for pulling up your presets. You got the preset number from 0 to 127 or 1 to 128, and you got the most. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I like to be able to program that in, save it, and it comes up exactly how I want without any questions. If you were to try to do that on a Mac or PC, and you install a fresh copy of Windows and your hard drives are changed in a different direction, now you got to remap your hard drives to make sure that the computer knows where to find your stuff and relocate the sample. It turns into a pain. That's why I hate reformatting a computer on Mac or PC. I hate doing that. That's why I like the Studio One. That's why I like the MPC platform and that nature. So I'm really excited about the update. It's supposed to come out May 14th. Those are my first thoughts about it. I'm definitely going to give a review of what I like about it, and probably get a USB hub and try to MIDI all this stuff up. I got hardware here, and I got hardware keyboards here that all of them accept MIDI, so it'll be cool to get a USB hub and experiment with hooking all that up and sequencing all that together at the same time, because obviously on these platforms, on the MPC Live, you only have 2 MIDI outputs. So, and on the MPC X, you have 4 MIDI outputs. So, you're kind of limited to what you have to do. And I even thought about investing in a USB splitter. But, you can invest in USB to MIDI DIN adapters and all this other stuff. It's crazy what's going on right now. And I'm really excited about it because it enables us to have more fun creating music that people love. And that's what the most important thing is to me at the end of the day. Yes, they're updating the platform, but to me, being able to create something that people can enjoy, that listen to, whatever the tool is the most important thing. And this is just another tool to help you do that. Or if you just want to do it for yourself, then so be it. It's no sweat in that. So hit the like button, hit the comment button, do what you gotta do. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.